As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. Shoves him off, and he's got room to go. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down. To throw, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Finds McConkey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That stop made by KJ Britt. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Rachaad White on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Henley. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. From the gun, Mayfield. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. We give for the first time to Rachaad White. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Christian Fulton the one to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Into traffic, complete! And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And that one's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Running back sent in motion. Mayfield to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Baker throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here's Baker. Completes this one to Otten. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Irving will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Baker now from the gun. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch is made in close.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. 1st and 10, Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he gets him around 6 there. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Able to get it to Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Browns kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Got his target, it's Otten. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Baker now. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism, and that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, rare is the game where pass protection ever is going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Baker. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Chargers and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Herbert now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Herbert on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This a 54-yarder. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Straight ahead, it's Irving. In the middle holds, they don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the gun, Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Irving here from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Diving right side, got it! And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Once again, Irving. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Here's a toss to White. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie things 10-10. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That stop made by KJ Britt. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers with a chance to break this tie. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Irving hauls it in. Space past the 35. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. First down, here's Baker. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Throwing for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. We've arrived at the break, and what a second half we're in store for. It's tied at 10 after 2. Now we'll go coast to coast. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Buccaneers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On the give, this is Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. They bring the tight end in motion. 3rd and short, Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Mayfield now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throw left side, complete.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Baker throwing again. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Herbert back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers make it 17-all. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the give to Irving. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Carry here for Irving. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now a carry by Irving. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. tight end in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They kick the running back in motion. Mayfield to throw again. Evans brings in the slant. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Going with Irving here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Baker now from the gun. Has it pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Sticking with Edwards here. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This game's still tied after 3, so we're going to decide things here in the 4th quarter. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chased out to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the gun, a run for White. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Now it's Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They'll run this with Irving. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Palmer coming in motion left. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Complete out to the right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. He kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And they bring him down around the 34.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The home team sent wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Finds McConkey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Throwing now, Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now Herbert again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cut out left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now. Herbert throwing again. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Herbert to throw once more. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
He's on the move. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, here's Baker. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Buccaneers with a little more work to do to win it here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. It's into the hands of White. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Escapes the pocket. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Once again, Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. One final shot here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.